I genuinely don't think that you understand how many horror games I would survive if I had a gun. Like if I had an opportunity to defend myself in these horror games and I had a gun, I would win. It wouldn't even be a horror game. It would be something casual like an adventure or some shit. So let's start out with FNAF, right? So I get this shitty job as a night security guard. And as soon as one of these niggas pop up at my door, I'm upping that Glock with a switch off of my waist, taking the safety off, and letting that bitch rip. There's no way that thing is gonna still be standing. Oh, it's a metal animatronic. That metal's gonna get shredded up. It's gonna look like Swiss cheese when I'm done. All four of them, as soon as they peek their head in my office, brrr, all of them are fucking dead. It's light as fuck. If they gave me a gun in FNAF, it wouldn't be a fucking FNAF. I wouldn't care about the lore, none of that shit. It's ending right there at that pizzeria. All of it done. Next up is probably like Outlast. Do I even have to explain? A bunch of normal human beings in Outlast, right? As soon as I walk in that asylum and Chris Walker run up to me. Now this is a big nigga. He like what, 6'4"? Okay. Is he bulletproof though? Yet once again, say it with me. Taking that Glock with the switch off of my hip, taking the safety off, and I'm gonna let that bitch rip. Chris Walker is going to be looking like Swiss fucking cheese on the ground, bleeding out. That's his business. That's his. After he charge at me, I'm going to start smiling. When my Second Amendment right kicks in, and I just up that bitch and let it go. Because at that point, I fear for my life. I might get a manslaughter charge, if even that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like all the other people in the weird doctor in Outlast, his shit is getting blew back too. All of them, I'm pushing their fucking tops back. I'm rearranging their whole shit up top. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit is gonna fly. Now another game like the Nun Massacre. Where's my gun? Where is my weapon? She's already religious, so she's ready to see Jesus. I'm just gonna speed up the process. This woman is dying. As soon as she run at me on that screaming shit, say it with me. Taking that Glock with the switch off of my hip, taking the safety off, and I'm gonna let that bitch go. Brrr, game over. Walk right out that bitch like nothing happened. You don't understand how easy shit would be if you just gave me one firearm. Put me in Dead by Daylight versus damn near any of the killers. I'm coming out. Guess what? So let's say the hillbilly is rushing at me with his chainsaw. Guess what I'm gonna do? You guessed it. Take that Glock with the switch off of my hip, turn that safety off, and let that bitch go. He's stopping dead in his fucking tracks. You people don't understand how it. Like, hypothetically, if I was walking down the street and some dude was like trying to rob me, like at nighttime, like scary clown dude just starts running at me, you know what I'm gonna do. This is America. The most I could get from this is a manslaughter charge, if maybe even a fucking misdemeanor. Clown, scary clown running at me, taking that Glock off of my hip, turning the switch off. Turning the safety off. That switch staying on. I'ma aim that bitch and let that shit go. That clown is gonna be dead as fuck, bro. You don't understand how many horror games I could fucking win as long as they give me a gun. Matter of fact, put me in Pokemon. I'm becoming the best trainer ever. None of these niggas gonna stop me. Pikachu, use thunder. Brrr. Now Pikachu dead as fuck. So is Ash. None of these niggas. Bro, they better give me my fucking trophy. I don't care. You don't understand how much of a cheat code it would be in some horror games. Like, put me in like, I don't know a lot of horror games where you can fight back, but put me in like any of them where you can't fight back. I'm winning. Matter of fact, put me in like one of the Resident Evils where they did have guns. They clearly wasn't using the motherfuckers right. Because as soon as one of them crazy niggas come at me, take that switch, take that Glock with the switch off my hip, turn the safety off, and let that bitch go. Like, none of these niggas are surviving, unfortunately. Like, big, bad, scary, like, give me Michael Myers. For instance, right? I see him step across the corner of my house with his knife above his head. Oh, you entered my home? Take that shotgun from underneath my bed. Guess what I'm finna do? Boom! I blow his shit back. He fall backwards. I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's Michael Myers. No, none of that shit. I'm walking up to his ass. Guess what I'm finna do? Point that bitch right at that mask. Blow that fucking mask apart. He's not coming back. He's not Jason Voorhees. He's not coming back from that shit. None of these people have ever shot him in the fucking head. That's the problem. Point where that white mask is. That's your target, right? Blow that shit to smithereens. Like, give me like Freddy Krueger. If I fell asleep, I'm gonna have a gun in my dream. As soon as I see this creepy nigga with the claws walking up to me, guess what I'm gonna do in my dream? Matter of fact, I'm gonna take the rocket launcher off of my back and take the other one off of my back. 2 rocket launchers with 2 switches. I'm blowing his whole situation up, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't understand how like simple it would be if you gave me a firearm in these quote unquote horror situations. It's not a horror situation anymore. It's a survival situation for them. I don't give a fuck. After the first clip going, guess what I'm gonna do? Fucking load. It's not hard, bro. I promise you. Just like give me one gun. And this video getting kind of long. I think it's like 5 minutes now. So I'll see y'all later on. I love all y'all. I graduate today. I don't know when this video gonna go out, but I graduate today, and I love all y'all. Thank y'all for getting me this far with my channel, and I appreciate all the positivity from everybody, and even the people that got a little bit of negativity. As long as it's constructive, I don't mind. But I love all y'all. See y'all later on. All right, bye.